We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, "It sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player, that I'd be an all-star and one of the best to play. That was in my head since I was a little boy, before I loved anything, before I knew what love was. I love the game of basketball." Kevin?
Great to hear that, DA. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. And an interconference matchup tonight. Interesting watching this one.
Yeah, you only see this a couple times during the year. I mean, when you get a chance to play these teams, it's only twice, home and away, so it's very interesting.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Pachulia in at the center.
Thompson is one of the game's most deadly shooters from beyond the arc. Can't leave him open because he is just lethal.
Thomas a screen. Here's Thompson. Curry with some nice D.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Durant, that's good.
Good defense, better offense. Durant more than capable of burying shots with a hand in his face.
Now, here's Thomas. Love outside. Five to shoot. J.R. Smith on the wing. Cleveland the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass. Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
One shot.
And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
And I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
Love grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Thompson. That one misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Steph Curry, that's a luxury to have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now James, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. The screen from Thompson. James, no good. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The screen from Thompson. Here's Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And last season, Durant was again playing at a very high level, even after shifting teams and deferring to other stars. And before his injury, there was talk of him being in the MVP conversation.
which is scary because you know when he's healthy, every year he will be in that conversation. As long as he's healthy, he will be considered one of the top players in the league.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my God.
And last season with the acquisition of Kevin Durant, it seemed the Warriors fell into the villain role in the NBA. They became the team fans love to hate as they were viewed from afar as being unfair. Smitty, do you think they embraced that role?
You know, I think they did, either knowingly or not. The physical play and antics of their big men helped that along, not to mention quotes like "no nightlife in Utah."
You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look out of nothing. It's why he's one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Screen by Smith. James kicks to Thomas. Floats it up for James. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Thomas kicks to Love. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Love's got 5.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Pass to Thompson. Elbow shot is on the way. And James pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Thomas. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry wide open. The long distance 3 is buried. He has 6.
We're talking about Steph Curry range right now in that shot.
Thompson, a screen on Durant. Second chance shot. Thompson misses.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Thomas. A putback. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Thompson misses.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
LeBron against Durant. James, the pass to Thompson. Over Pachulia. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. Picked by Pachulia. Curry dishes to Durant. Curry a screen on Thomas. Thomas against Durant. Over LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson. James outside. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Feeds to Thompson. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's a pick by Love. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. Buries it down low.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Smith. It's Curry with the drive. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Here's Love. Great D that time from Green.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Durant gets it to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Thomas passes to James. Over Durant. And that one comes up a bit short.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Curry gets the bucket. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Great hustle from Stephen Curry with the putback.
James against Durant. Here's Thomas, and Durant sends it back. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. Lets it go from 11, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And we know how great Curry is at shooting the ball, but he is also an incredible playmaker. Very, very aware of how to draw the defense to him and get an easy layup for a teammate. He's underrated as a passer, mostly because his scoring is so incredible.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Love. Korver comes in for Smith, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Now here's LeBron. The layup off target. Steve, when you think about Curry and his playmaking, the assists are easy to count, but the gravity he has on the floor all over the floor creates shots for others by itself.
And if you're on Curry's teams, you have so much attention drawn off of you. When he has the ball, Kevin, defenders have to be aware of Curry at all times. Opens up so much space for the other shooters.
To the middle, the 11-footer hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Rose. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Free throw, good. Rose. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
Yep, that one goes in there. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
There's the pick. Iguodala kicks to McCaw. West to screen on Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Thompson. LeBron outside. Crowder kicks to James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Korver for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They retain possession. Durant, that's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Rose kicks to James. Inside, Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Durant against Crowder. Right side Rose. The shot comes out, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They get a hand on it, stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Durant. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to McCaw. The 3. Rebounded by Korver. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Sinks that one from the post. Thompson's got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And here are the Cavaliers. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And for the Warriors, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Iguodala kicks to McCaw. He dishes it to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Durant against Crowder. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And there's the 3-second violation. Six seconds left in the first. Just 3 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble or if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it. Working for high percentage looks and converting them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Tristan Thompson. Shumpert is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Rose, and it's Korver in at the 2. Now, here's Thompson. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Livingston. The Warriors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Kicks to West. Pick by West. Iguodala with a screen on Korver. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the top offensive teams in this league. They make threes, they get dunks and layups. They make them all at a high level.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. You think about the Cavaliers scoring from long range and inside, Steve, they're pretty good from mid-range too.
You know, they have two elite shot creators able to hit the dribble pull-up when all else fails, get them the ball, and pretty much get out of the way.
Clock at 6. Crowder with it. West picks him up. Jumper off the screen, and the shot's good from Crowder.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
The Warriors lead it. Iguodala kicks to Young. Iguodala setting the pick for Young. The feed now to Livingston. It's stolen by Rose. It's stolen by West. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Love's check in for Tristan Thompson. And David West, no good on that one. And Smitty, you retired back in what, 2005? Do you still get a chance to play pickup from time to time?
You know, we play pickup, Kevin. Yes, in 2005 I retired. Some guys I get a chance to play with in Atlanta, Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, Tony Delta. We have a great group, other than that we're real old and have gray hair. But now it's got uglier and uglier. We play about 1 or 2 games, and we let our kids pick up the rest.
Smitty, I can see maybe speed and quickness going because of age, but I bet the shot is always still pretty much there, correct?
The shot is still there, and the fouling is going up to another level.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, "The mind's a powerful thing, and if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player." Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out.
Working over that in-between area. Defenses now have a hard time shutting that down.
Iguodala kicks to Young, and there's the pass to McCaw. Livingston with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. With the floater, and the layup is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Rose dishes to Crowder. Iguodala with the steal. Here's McCaw, guarded by Korver. West kicks to Young. Screen by Young. Here's McCaw. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. It's a pick by Love. Rose kicks to Love. The dish now to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shumpert gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
Outside Korver. He kicks to Rose. On the wing, Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. West against Shumpert. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
The power, the size. You like to see Shumpert attack the paint more often.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And as great as the Warriors are on offense, the best.
For the Cavaliers, Smith checked in for Korver. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for West. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. A second chance effort, and too long on the shot.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Thomas against Curry. And Thomas, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now, here is Young. Dishes it to Thompson. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thomas passes to Love. Over Pachulia. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Basket good. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
That's another aspect of Thompson's game that he continues to improve on. He is not just relying on his shooting, but building on his game by working on his driving.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 6. Thomas with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Smith wide open. He fires. Here's Love. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love. And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. Durant's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
There's a screen. Here's Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Taking the contact, almost using it to his advantage. Klay able to convert.
Thomas dishes to James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
And for LeBron, at times, his three-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. As later in his career, as you know, the three-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
The first one falls.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average?
And both free throws good for LeBron. And the rise of the analytics movement in basketball, Steve, hard to miss over the last 5 or 6 years. You can't read a story without a writer, without a broadcaster referring to some kind of number, analytic term, or an angle to a story. Teams incorporating a more scientific approach. How do you like that?
You know, Kevin, I love it, especially when you're evaluating guys coming out of college to the pro game. So much when guys use it just 100% to how to coach the game, teach the game, draft players. I still think all sports is a game of feel. And when you're out on that court, I'm not looking at saying this guy shoots from here because he's capable of doing other things. I think a little bit low dosage of it, but more importantly, I want guys to know how to play the game from the field.
And here is James after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Off the pick. Oh, goodness.
Terrific. And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And so it's Golden State with it. following the score by Cleveland. Right side, Durant. Tries from 16, and no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. James kicks to Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Thomas against Curry. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Curry's got 15.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tackle on to this lead.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And LeBron James, a 4-time MVP, one of 5 players, Smitty, ever to achieve that.
And last season became the first ever to total 27,000 points, 7,000 assists, and 7,000 rebounds. He's the greatest small forward ever to play this game, in my opinion.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now James. He's got 6. Outside Crowder. Crowder is screen on Durant. Smith for 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thompson for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith on the wing. Pass to Thomas. James against Durant. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 13.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
The screen from Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Smith kicks to James. Thompson, a screen on Durant. Back to Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. Golden State's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Thomas against Curry. Green, the screen. To the right side. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 18.
Stephen Curry's release is beautiful.
1:31 left to play in the first half. The screen from Thompson. Outside Crowder. Passes to James. Baseline try. Here's Thompson. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning, but this time, he just flat out went got it.
Curry passes to Durant. Green left side. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Connects from 3-point range. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Back to Curry. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, us some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost too.
And Green gets it to go.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And here is Thomas. Shoots over Curry. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Durant Lou. Durant, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we have to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Durant. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Can you smell that, Ernie? Chef Curry was cooking in the first half. There's not a shot in the game he can't make. When he's rolling, the defense is pretty much helpless to stop it.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. The second half just about to get going here. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
You know, it's a nice change for him and for the team. It's not like he's selfish. We're just not used to him playing that way.
The Cavaliers trail by 9.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Here's LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. James has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. You know, Steve, many felt that it was fitting that the Cavaliers came back in the 2016 finals from a 3-1 series deficit to win it all. If you're going to finally break through, it would have to be against all odds to make something like that happen.
Yeah, so true. And the actual ring the team got after that comeback has a story to it. 3 white diamonds and 4 red garnets, showing the sequence of wins and losses. It reflects determination and the end of a curse.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Thomas. Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. LeBron outside. And Thomas now, top of the key. The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. That shot missing. Warriors leading by 6. Curry passes to Green. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Out to Thompson. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen on Smith. Picked by Pachulia. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 24 points.
Stephen Curry is the kind of guy always looking for his shot. If you give him room, he's going to take it.
The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to Love. James in the post. Defended by Durant. Count it. 13 points for LeBron.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry against Thomas. A floater and the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Love outside. Outside Thomas. Smith for 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Now here's Curry. 24 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Stephen Curry mixing up his offense. Now getting a chance to score in the paint.
The screen from Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Durant gets it to go.
So smooth from long range. We just haven't seen another player with KD's combination of size and guard skills.
Thomas against Curry. Love with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry kicks to Durant. And another 3 for Golden State.
When the shots come to KD and the flow of the offense, it makes it much easier.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. And when they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers unable to defend their 2016 title, Steve, but hungry to return to the NBA Finals once again.
You know, the pressure, Kevin, to capitalize on their window. LeBron James turning 33 this season. An aging supporting cast. It won't get any easier.
A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Korver comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Rose in for Thomas. David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Thompson. Now here's Rose. He has 5. Here's Korver for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. He gets it in there.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 15-point game. Rose passes to Love. It's a pick by Love. James dishes to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. Outside Shumpert. No good, unable to end this run.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Durant kicks it to West. Back to Durant. And the rejection by LeBron.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Korver passes to Shumpert. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shumpert's got 5 now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Livingston kicks to Curry. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Now here's James. He's got 13. Outside Shumpert. Love with the screen for Shumpert. Down low, Curry with the steal. Teardrop shot. Rose with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Love. And counted. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A more physical player than he's given credit for. Love finishing through contact, plus going to the line.
And Smitty, Kevin Love has weathered a surprising amount of criticism over the years. In Minnesota, he put up big numbers, but they said he wasn't a winner. Then he goes to Cleveland, and they say, you know, what's happened to those big numbers?
You're right. It's a catch-22. Really not fair. Last season, I think he answered all those questions. He did it all, a 20-10 contributor on an elite team.
Warriors leading by 9. Feeds to Livingston. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Everybody talks about the 3-ball, but Shaun Livingston understands his game. The mid-range game, he's a master at it. Well, you watch the all-around game of Shaun Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
One shot.
Free throw good, Livingston. And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Shaun Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing, or would have been, an all-star in this game.
Young outside. Here's the screen. Screen by Young. Iguodala outside. Over Rose. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Livingston's got 7 points.
Defense all over Shaun Livingston. But with his size at 6'7", he shoots over most guards.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And the Warriors bringing back the band coming into this season. Durant took $9 million less than the max. That enabled them to bring back every big-time contributor from their 2017 championship roster.
Jay Crowder's checked in for LeBron. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, down by 12. Here's Rose, 5 points in the game. And Shumpert kicks to Rose. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
And the Warriors not just re-signing their own free agents, they went out and got some other guys. Omri Caspi and Swaggy P. Hard to believe, but they might be even better than last year.
Iguodala with it, out guarded by Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Fires top of the key. And that one's good. Shumpert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, not known as a scorer, the defense will live with Shumpert taking that jumper.
Pass to Livingston. Over Rose. Livingston, no luck.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Here's Korver. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's McCall. Young outside. Golden State moving it around. Here's Livingston. Cavaliers with the rebound. Rose has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, wouldn't you agree, Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending?
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder. Warriors leading by 8. Durant dishes to Green. Stolen by Rose. He feeds it to Love. Changes up, and it's good on the layup. Love's got 12 points in the game.
Anticipation and tenacity, 2 things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
On the pass to McCaw. Out to the right wing. Here's Livingston. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And this Cavs payroll last season, I mean, the highest in NBA history with luxury tax penalties in the tens of millions. And we saw some friction as they looked to control salary, and LeBron pushed them to add more talent.
And he's good on the 2nd. And the Cavaliers were able to add some key veteran help at the trade deadline.
Yeah, some key contributors they were able to get off of waivers as well. That's how the rich get richer. But with LeBron talking about the team being top-heavy, they needed to add some depth.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Crowder. Rebound by Iguodala. Warriors leading by 7. It's Durant on the wing. Over in the corner, Livingston. From past the arc, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Livingston. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half. Well, Cleveland shooting around 41% on the night. Durant against Crowder. Love with the screen on Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth.
The first one falls.
And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And both free throws good from Crowder.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Crowder. Here's Durant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Durant's got 25 points.
Boy, he has a gift. KD can score on anybody.
Kicks it to Crowder. Korver passes to Smith. It's a pick by Love. And it's Smith penetrating over Green. And it's good off the back rim and in. 8 points for Smith. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Smith, and Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Kyle Korver. Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Thomas. Bucket is good. Thomas got 7.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
And did you see the separation he got? It's an art, creating that kind of space.
Well, Cleveland shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. It's a pick by Love. Goes up to the stripe. Love. And Love with his second chance points. 14 points for him.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Cavaliers shooting 43% from the field. Rose with the ball. 5 points in the game. Outside Crowder. Shoots over Curry. Off target. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They're up by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right? 3-4 stops in a row, we break the game open, all right?
This is what you like about Steve Kerr, able to gently guide his team down the path toward eventual crushing, absolutely crushing an opponent.
I mean, they're in a position to do something big here, but expect a lot of resistance from the other side. This thing could still swing the other way.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Thomas is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Rose. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
The free throw drops for Rose. And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Rose.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Crowder against Iguodala. Outside Crowder. He dishes it to Thomas. Love with the screen for Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Wasted no time on that one. That's 28 points for Kevin Durant.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Outside Rose. Love with the screen for Rose. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Thomas kicks to Crowder. James with it, guarded now by Durant. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here is Durant. Outside Curry. For the three. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Thompson. Now the feed to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They set the pick. Thomas a screen. Thompson in the post. Is up against Pachulia. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Durant kicks to Green. Rejected by Crowder. And he gets it back.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
James outside. Thompson sets the pick for James. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Thompson passes to Curry. From 13, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Thompson. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Thompson. No good from Durant. Outside Rose. There's the dish to James. Over Durant. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Warriors leading by 7. Durant kicks to Thompson. Curry against Thomas. With some arc, and Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here's Thomas. They set the pick. Thompson, a screen on Curry. 4 on the shot clock. James with another miss.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Dishes it to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
Now here's Durant. He kicks to Thompson. Over Rose. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's 15 points for Klay Thompson. Pass to LeBron. Down low. That's good, and the Warrior lead has cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Thompson. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen on James. Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. No good on the 3.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Over to the wing. It's Thomas outside. Tips it, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific...
Okay. Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy who can lead this team and wants to get his guys open looks.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now here's James. From 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pachulia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Durant in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Passes it to James. Over Durant. And the shot falls short this time.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Pachulia, good.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Durant with it, picked up by Thompson. From deep, Green hits it from three-point range. Green's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
James, the pass to Crowder. Back to LeBron. Offside Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Warriors leading by 8. And here is Curry. Feeds it to Durant. Green, the screen. Back to Durant. Over James. Durant, no good. Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on J.R. Smith from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. The news is very bad. He said it's a torn Achilles tendon. That's the end of his night, and he could be out for a while. Not the news he wanted to hear, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Rose. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked with the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Thomas. Got a piece of it. Here's LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Durant kicks to Curry. Here's Pachulia. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he sinks the second. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thomas a screen. James with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Thomas. From down in the low post, it goes. Thomas got 13 points in the second half. Warriors leading by 9. Curry kicks to Thompson. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson dishes to Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound. Here's Pachulia. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. It's LeBron with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Rose in for Thomas. Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
One shot.
And the Warriors with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Shooting 2.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Livingston is a very reliable free throw shooter, coming in with a career average of almost 80%.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Shumpert, and Thomas subbed in for Rose. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Kevin Durant comes in for Young, and Curry subbed in for McCall. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. LeBron kicks to Thomas.
At the line for Cavaliers, Isaiah Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Thomas. And that's an intentional foul.
Isaiah Thomas. That's his first personal foul. At the right point,
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Stephen Curry, a dead-eye free throw shooter.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 8. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Green. The screen from Thompson. Durant for 3. It's good from long range. Durant's got 31.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We expect big games for you. How do you put together 4 quarters of excellence like tonight?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Yeah, you set the tone tonight and got the win. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.